Hey nonprofits, in today's video, we're sharing top nonprofit marketing trends for your nonprofit to be on the lookout for in 2024. So let's dive in. The first is Google's generative search experience. This is a form of AI where Google is compiling the best responses to improve the user experience when someone is searching for answers. So the downside of this is that instead of a person going to a website to find the answer, Google is presenting it as a snippet of information under the search bar. So while this is good for the user, it could be detrimental to nonprofits and companies in terms of organic traffic. So if you see your organic traffic on the decline, possibilities are it could be this new experience from Google. Now, one way to combat that is through the Google Ad Grant. So Google provides nonprofits up to $10,000 in search advertising every month. You apply through your Google for Nonprofit account. So if you're not set up for that, we highly recommend that you start exploring that in case you start to see a dip off in your organic traffic. In any case, it's always a great resource to position your nonprofit in the top search results through advertising. And it's completely in kind if Google approves your application. There's some information in the link below if you want to explore the resources we have when it comes to the Google Ad Grant. But be on the lookout for this new search experience. And if you want to see firsthand how it works for yourself, you can go to labs.google.com/search, and you can toggle on both a experience for browsing and for searching. I highly recommend that you do this so that you can understand how it works and potentially how you might be able to leverage your nonprofit in getting responses to show for the industry, the information that your nonprofit provides. The next trend is artificial intelligence, AI. So similar to what's happening with Google and search. We're separating the two because search engines are a whole other beast as compared to just AI in general. AI can help your nonprofit save time, can help you generate ideas for fundraising, for marketing. So it's a great resource or tool, almost like you have an assistant. In our Nonprofit Marketing Academy, we do provide prompts, so you can ask ChatGPT or other platforms for help, with your campaigns, and you can get a head start in planning. Another trend is personalization and engagement elements for email. So it's no longer enough just to send an email. The more you can personalize and provide engagement opportunities, the better response rate you're going to see from your donors and nonprofit community. So you can do things like polls, you can personalize text. One thing I saw in my inbox today actually was a very personalized email from a company. So I want you guys to pay really close attention to emails you're getting from the for-profit industry because they really have personalization and engagement down. And so when you're looking at emails and you think, hey, that was a really good touch, or that was a cool thing they did, start to think about how you can integrate those for your nonprofit. For example, today I received an email that acknowledged I had missed a race in 2023 that I had ran in 2022. So they're basically saying they missed me and they hope that I'm going to run with them in 2024. That kind of personalization really makes it feel like an organization knows you, even though, I'm just tagged in certain groups of people. They're able to customize a message and be a little more personal as opposed to sending a mass email out to everyone that says, hey, come join our race. So the more you can put polls in there, have engaging things to understand who your donors are, what they want, giving them opportunities to vote potentially, the more successful your email is going to be and the more engagement you'll have, probably an open rate and clicks. And if you want to dive deeper into email and how your organization can get set up for things like this, explore our Nonprofit Marketing Academy. We do have a lot of trainings and resources to help. The next trend is all about automation followed by personalization. So let's look at an example. Let's say that somebody signs up for your email list and you have an automated email that goes out to acknowledge that they are a subscriber, and maybe you have some great information about what your nonprofit does. A way to take that to the next level is to have a staff notified or volunteer, intern, whoever, that someone subscribed to your email list. And what you could do is send a personal email welcoming that person to your nonprofit and to ask a question if, they have any questions. You could even ask how they heard about you. And it takes things just to a whole nother level. Yes, it's a lot of work, but if you can provide the automation, the personalization doesn't have to be, very fast. It could be a follow-up that happens a week later. So think about ways that you can not only automate to make sure people are getting the information timely, but you can make a huge impact on a very personal level. The next trend that we're seeing is the continuing rise of influencers to create authentic content that not only is creative, but reaches a broader audience. When you work with an influencer, most likely you're going to get some really great authentic content. And this is what people want to see. They want to see content that is created not only by your nonprofit, but by other sources. So it creates a form of social proof. And another benefit of working with influencers is you expand the reach. So on Instagram, for example, if you have a collab post with an influencer and your nonprofit, you're reaching a broader audience. You're tapping into that influencer's network. So if you're really looking to grow, to create compelling content, working with an influencer, especially if you're a social enterprise where you have some kind of product that you have to generate revenue for your mission, can be a wonderful way to increase your exposure. If you don't know where to get started with influencers, we created a video in the past that we'll link in the description of this video. And our team is also developing some great resources in our monthly membership coming down the line. I think they'll be ready in February, that you can access templates and guides to interact with influencers and to understand how you can maximize a collaboration with them. The next trend, and this is something that we've preached for a long time, but you need to have a tangible or a quantifiable impact. So imagine that your donors are investors, and it's not just enough, to provide a donation or investment. You need to be able to showcase where that money went, how there's a return on what's happening in the community, on individuals' lives by these dollars getting invested into your nonprofit. So the more that you can provide quantifiable impacts, tangible things that people understand where their money went to. This is important when you are raising money and also in the follow-up process. It's only going to help your donors build trust with you. And so the more trust that you have, the more likely the donors are to not only donate again, but donate higher amounts. So make sure that you have a really great process for providing that quantifiable impact. And the last trend we're going to leave you with today is transparency and authenticity. So we kind of touched on authenticity when you work with an influencer because you're getting content that's very authentic, but you can also put out your own authentic content on social media, email. The more transparent you are with your audience, the more trust you will build with them. So again, the more that you can quantify impact or mention how dollars raised are going to impact the community, impact your local clients, the better results your nonprofit's going to get. So we hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. If you're new here, subscribe. And if you want to get connected to us on a more intimate level, check out our monthly membership that we offer for nonprofits through our Nonprofit Marketing Academy. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.
Hey nonprofit marketers, my name's Savannah. I'm the Marketing Technology Manager at Nonprofit Marketing Academy, and I have something special to share. Join us February 12th through 16th for a week of free marketing webinars designed to help your nonprofit get more visibility and results. Topics include discovering if the Google Ad Grant can help your nonprofit, learning how Goodwill leverages Instagram to advance their mission, and see how Habitat for Humanity uses Facebook lead ads. Register today to secure your spot. Replays will be available.